The video, recorded on an outdoor driveway, shows an individual lying entirely beneath a silver pickup truck to perform repairs. Crucially, the person was relying only on a mechanical lifting jack for support, failing to use proper, dedicated safety equipment like jack stands. Abruptly, the truck shifts or rolls backward unexpectedly. This sudden movement causes the person working underneath to be forcibly struck and momentarily pinned beneath the vehicle's weight, after which they manage to pull themselves out. The injured individual then sits up, showing signs of significant physical trauma following the impact. This catastrophic incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of 1. Strictly prohibiting work beneath any vehicle supported solely by a lifting jack. 2. Always using a minimum of 2 properly rated jack stands placed on solid points of the frame before beginning any work. 3. Carefully chocking the wheels to prevent any unintended rolling or shifting, even on level surfaces. The surveillance video shows an individual attempting to perform work on a roof or a high gutter line. Instead of employing the correct equipment, such as an extension ladder braced against the building, the person places an A-frame stepladder directly onto the sloped roof surface. Positioning a ladder on such an uneven and unstable incline is a severe breach of basic safety standards. As the individual attempts to position or use the ladder, it loses its footing and slides rapidly down the roof, causing the worker to fall abruptly from the height of the roof to the ground below. This incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of 1. Always utilizing the correct type of ladder, for example, an extension ladder, for roof and elevated surface work. 2. Never positioning an A-frame ladder on sloped, uneven, or slippery surfaces. 3. Ensuring all 4 feet of any ladder are placed on a level, stable, and secure surface to prevent sudden loss of balance. The video shows an individual standing close to a thin brick wall section, which appears to be a remnant of a larger demolition project. The man attempts to topple the wall by pushing it forcefully with his bare hands. When the wall gives way, it does not fall cleanly, but instead collapses completely toward the individual. The man is struck and partially pinned under the heavy mass of brick and mortar. This incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of 1. Never standing in close proximity to a structure being demolished, especially directly within the anticipated path of collapse. 2. Always using the correct tools, support equipment, and safe methods for demolition to maintain a safe distance. 3. Carefully assessing the direction and nature of the material's collapse to ensure workers remain in an established safe zone. The footage is captured at a refueling station where an individual is servicing a motorcycle and a dark-colored vehicle is parked nearby for gas fueling. The area prominently displays a sign indicating GNV 5%. Suddenly, a massive and powerful detonation occurs at the car's refueling area. The tremendous force of the blast destroys the canopy structure and obliterates the immediate station area, propelling debris and materials outward in all directions. This terrifying incident underscores the absolute necessity of 1. Rigorously adhering to all safety regulations at fuel stations, including turning off engines and restricting mobile device usage. 2. Ensuring all compressed gas fuel systems and tanks, like GNV, undergo mandatory periodic inspections and comply with stringent safety standards to prevent leaks or overpressurization. 3. Maintaining the maximum possible safe distance when in the vicinity of high-hazard, explosive refueling zones. The video, recorded in a warehouse or service area, shows 2 men interacting with a freight lift, cargo elevator. One person, wearing a white uniform, is standing near the edge of the lift as it begins its descent. Suddenly, a heavy, unidentified object drops forcefully from above, near the path of the descending lift. The object strikes the man, who is unable to react or move out of the way in time, resulting in a severe impact. This unfortunate incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of 1. Establishing and strictly enforcing no-go safety zones around all vertical transport equipment during operation. 2. Mandating overhead protection and securing all materials on elevated platforms to prevent dropped objects. 3. always maintaining acute situational awareness and retreating from the immediate path of moving loads or equipment. The video shows a group of workers in a loading area handling large white material sacks that have been stacked into tall, unsupported piles. As the workers move or retrieve materials from the bottom or nearby, the high, unsecured columns of sacks suddenly lose stability and collapse. The heavy bags fall forcefully, completely engulfing and pinning the workers who were positioned too close to the load. This incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of 1. Strictly adhering to safe stacking height limits and interlocking methods to ensure load stability. 2. Never removing support materials from the base of a high-stacked column without mechanical assistance or proper bracing. 3. Maintaining a wide safety perimeter around loads that are tall, unsupported, or show any signs of instability. This surveillance footage is a potent warning against working in a vehicle's blind spots and the mandatory safety measures needed around active loading equipment. The video, filmed in a cargo loading zone, shows a woman positioned near the rear of a delivery truck, arranging items on or adjacent to the hydraulic liftgate. The truck suddenly begins to reverse while the woman remains in the work zone. Due to the operator's blind spot and the woman's proximity, she is pinned and forcefully compressed between the liftgate platform and the stationary structure of the truck body. This incident highlights the critical nature of safe communication. Never work in the pinch zone of a moving liftgate, ensure clear verbal communication between driver and loader, and mandate that no personnel stand behind a truck during reversing or liftgate operation. This surveillance footage provides an immediate and severe safety alert regarding the critical dangers of working near high-powered industrial ventilation equipment lacking proper safety guards. The video, recorded in an industrial facility, shows a worker moving near an operating, large-capacity ventilation fan. The fan unit appears to be missing essential protective grating or barriers. As the worker passes the machine, he is overpowered by the strong suction force and is abruptly drawn into the fan's housing. This incident clearly demonstrates the absolute necessity of equipment guarding. Always ensure all high-power fans and intake devices are properly shielded with robust physical barriers, and personnel must strictly maintain awareness of and distance from the intake zone. The video, filmed at a loading area, shows two workers using an electric pallet jack to move a large, caged load onto a hydraulic scissor lift. As the lift platform is raised to the height of the truck bed, one of the workers, while attempting to secure or guide the load, steps off the moving lift platform. The worker's misstep or imbalance causes him to fall suddenly and forcefully to the ground from the elevated height of the platform. This incident demonstrates the inherent instability and danger of elevated work platforms. Personnel must maintain 3 points of contact on the lift platform at all times, never step off a lift before it is fully docked and secured, and always operate equipment within the manufacturer's guidelines. The scene is an open material transfer area where several workers are loading large tires onto a vehicle. One worker operates a forklift, attempting to raise and move a stack of tires. As the load is moved upward, the forklift suddenly loses stability and tips over, causing the heavy stack of tires to slide off the forks. The falling load forcefully impacts the ground near a nearby worker. This incident underscores the necessity of proper load handling. Forklift operators must ensure the load is centered, securely braced, and well within the equipment's load capacity rating before lifting or transporting it, and all personnel must maintain a clear exclusion zone around moving heavy machinery.